Hi, everybody. I'm very sorry I can't be with you in San Diego, but by the time you see this, hopefully I will be a SAFTA. And perhaps while you're listening to this, I'll be holding my new grandson. One of the things I think that we have done really well at Ezra over the past 3.5 years is really engaging the community in supporting our school. When I first came on board, we were facing a community that had lost confidence in us as an institution, and we had the task of not only regaining their confidence, but engaging them in supporting us as a school. And I think that we've done that very well. There are three parts to what the issues were. One of them was that we had a very poor word of mouth campaign. We have a shrinking, aging community, which is not something unusual in small communities across the country. And most of our alumni and potential donors have moved away from our area, most of them out of state. So we had a multi-pronged strategy. The number one thing that we did with the help of PEAGE was to be very strategic and very intentional in our word of mouth campaign. We trained a small group of parents initially, the board and the teachers, and then expanded that group each year thereafter so that we were including many, many more people in a very strategic word of mouth campaign, to the point that we even designated certain people to various institutions within the community. So there might be a representative for each synagogue, for specific nursery schools, and even federation, so that we knew that we had people who were spreading the word at each one of those places within the community. The other thing that we did was engage in a number of communal efforts that really put our name out there. We have been very engaged with Jewish Family Service. Our kids are intimately involved in their their food pantry, and in collecting goods for children in areas of New Haven where it's difficult for kids to even have backpacks and school supplies. And that's become a very important ongoing piece of our kids' engagement with Jewish Family Service. We, through a grant, been engaged in a 2-year program with the Jewish seniors in our community, which Allie has been administrating, and with great success. We engaged the Jewish seniors in the Big Assisted Living program, which is supported by the Jewish Federation, and also in one or two other private assisted living communities. So we are making our name with seniors as well as with community activities. We have also been engaged in an IDF campaign in helping to raise money for bulletproof vests. And we have engaged all of our synagogues in the area and have asked them to partner with one of the classes in our school and to match their donation towards this campaign. And we've raised thousands and thousands of dollars for this IDF campaign, but also engaged community rabbis and synagogue communities in our campaign. So that's also been really successful. We have held a number of events at my home called Drinks with the Head of School. They have been targeting the parent community, but they've also targeted donors and the board. And really what that's done is made the Ezra community feel more engaged in the Ezra community. Most of these events have been purely social, so we are building relationships between people that are already part of the community, and in terms of donor recognition, an opportunity to re-engage donors and to let them understand what is going on within the school. The other thing we've done is we've required tours of the school by each board member, which has been incredibly successful because most of them, even parents, have never taken an actual tour of the school with me. I give the tour as though they are new families, and they come away much better informed with their own personal stories to tell in the community. I've now started inviting donors to do the same thing, and it's been extremely successful. And then the last thing that I would say we have working for us is an executive director who sits at the Federation, who is very much engaged with and enthusiastic about Jewish Day School. And she has really helped us tremendously in identifying possible new donors who would be interested in engaging with us, and has really been a partner in getting some of those larger gifts. So I think all told, those pieces have all worked really well to reinvigorate a campaign of good words about the school, to put our name out there in the community as part of regular conversation. And I think that we can say that it has also significantly increased interest in enrollment in the school. And we've gone from 4 students a year, or 6 students a year looking at the kindergarten, to this year we will be screening 12 students next month, and there are probably an additional 5 or 6 families that have still yet to visit. So I think all of those things combined have really promoted the school in a very positive way within the community.